Alright, yo guys, how's it going? It's your boy Rubric here, coming guys today with another video. In today's video, I'm going to be responding to a TikTok by Katie Porter. Well, actually, like a sort of congressional hearing with Katie Porter that was posted by Now This on TikTok, which was actually reposted by Nua Chorn News, reposted to Now This with a congressional hearing by Katie Porter. So it's been all over the place. But basically, the speech by Katie Porter on how money works, I'm going to be explaining to you guys, really just breaking this video down, explaining why Katie Porter is absolutely retarded, all while playing GTA. And so without further ado, let's get right into financial budgeting. Alright guys, we're just going to go ahead and play the video.
I mean, you know how to spend $31 million a year in salary, and you can't figure out how to make up a $567 a month. Sure.
So this obviously starts off as very, condescending on whatever business owner this is. I think it's the owner of a large bank because they're talking about banks. I think we'll figure out later on in the video, but I forgot currently. But she's basically just being extremely condescending on this man, like all of these typical boss women, fucking liberal women are against men, always in an entire bitch attitude. They have such a negative outlook on life. They always think that they're the victim, and they're always extremely bitchy and condescending onto men. But we don't see anything different here. Let's continue the video.
This is a budget problem you cannot solve. You're an expert on financial statements, and you run a $2.6 trillion bank. I know you're good at numbers, and you've shared.
Okay, so this is the CEO of GP Morgan Chase. So I mean, a rich man, not a man that I'm defending. I'm defending why she is wrong.
The US should budget.
Let me pause it. I'm not defending this man at all. This man is a very corrupt individual. Obviously, a CEO of GP Morgan Chase. I'm not going to defend a bank CEO here. But what I'm going to do is actually defend why she's wrong about the budgeting and why his payments, why his employees actually make a good amount.
It's resources, how families should budget their resources. And so I'd like to ask for your help on a problem. I went to monster.com and I found a job in my hometown of Irvine at JP Morgan Chase. It pays $16.50 an hour. And so I wondered if I could, if you'd indulge me, would you do the math on this and you do the $16.50 out at 40 hours?
Just right away, if a company doesn't pay you enough, then work for a different company. And I mean, if no one in America is getting paid enough, then obviously we're in a severe depression. And, there's going to be war on the streets because no one can actually buy groceries. And this is the reality that liberals are describing, because liberals say that absolutely no person in America besides the top 0.1% gets paid enough at all. Every single person in America is living paycheck to paycheck. But that just cannot be reality, because if it was actually reality that 95% of Americans could not afford rent, then everybody would be homeless and there would be war in the streets. There would be constant riots in the streets. You would have, you would not be able to drive anywhere because there'd just be constant, tents on the sidewalks, people shooting heroin in the streets. People robbing stores literally 24/7 because nobody can afford groceries. So everyone will just, constantly be ganging the stores and stuff. But that's not happening. We live in a relatively peaceful society. So obviously people are making enough money to keep it a peaceful society. Let's continue.
A week for 52 weeks a year, it comes out to an income of $35,070. Now, this
Sure.
bank teller, her name is Patricia. She has one child who's 6 years old. She claims the one dependent after tax. She has $29,100.
I feel like she could be capping on this, but I'm not going to do the math on this. I don't really care. Let's say somebody makes $29,100.
Divide that by 12. She rents a one-bedroom apartment. She and her daughter sleep together in the same room. In Irvine, California, that average one-bedroom apartment is going to be $1,600.
Yeah, this is where she loses me, bro. So she's saying that she lives in a city where the average one-bedroom apartment costs $1,600, and she's only going to be working for $16 an hour. So apartments around me, banks pay $16.50 around me. I feel like maybe 16, we're basically $15 to like $19 is what your basic bank job around me. And a one bedroom apartment costs $625, so $1,000 less. And also financial experts recommend that you spend 33% of your net income into your rent. So she's spending over 50% of her paycheck on rent, which is absolutely retarded. Obviously, she needs to be living in a different area. Maybe drive a little bit to work. If she lives half an hour outside of this area where it supposedly costs $1,600 a month for a 1 bedroom apartment, she could definitely meet ends meet. If not, she needs to pick up and move to a different state. She needs to move to the Midwest. She needs to move to the South. She needs to move, somewhere else where rent's going to be a lot cheaper. But obviously, spending 50% of your paycheck per month on rent is not going to work for the vast majority of Americans. $1,600 for a 1 bedroom apartment is absolutely insane. That's like downtown Seattle vibe. Well, not downtown Seattle, but Seattle vibes. There are some cities in the US that are like this, but the vast majority of Americans are not paying $1,600 a month for a 1 bedroom apartment. You can live in most major cities for about $1,000 to $1,200 a month. And that's like top notch cities, like Phoenix, Salt Lake City, I looked at, But $1,600 a month for a 1 bedroom apartment, over 50% of your paycheck, you either need to get a different job or you need to move outside of the city. Obviously, that's not working for you.
She spends $100 on utilities, take away the $1,700, and she has net $725. She's like me. She drives a 2008 minivan and has gas. $400 for car expenses and gas. Net
this part drove me absolutely insane. Bro, she's saying that she spends $400 a month on a 2006 minivan, bro. Bro, if you're spending $400 a month, just go out and buy a brand new Tesla. And that means you're spending no money on gas, and a Tesla payment is literally less than $400 a month. Why? How much of a dumb fuck would you have to be to spend $400 a month on a 2006 minivan? That is absolutely insane. $400 a month covers a car payment of a very, 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 very nice car. Even if, you can get a nice car for like $300 a month. My mom's car payment, she drives a really, really nice, high-end, newer car. She spends like $260 a month on her car payment. She doesn't even spend that much. If you add gas into that, she drives not that far to work, so she just doesn't spend that much in gas anymore. So she spends maybe like $280 to $300, and that's on a really new, nicer, clean-looking car. I drive a 2006 Chevy Malibu Hatchback Max, so I can tell you about the 2006 cars, and I do not spend anywhere near $400 a month on my car. That is absolutely insane. If I was driving really far to work, 25 plus miles to work, which obviously she doesn't, because she's saying she lives in the same city that she works at because the rent and the work is the same. So she doesn't drive that far to work. But if you're driving 25 plus miles a day to work, I would spend probably, $80 a month on gas max if I was driving that far to work. And, maybe once every 6 months you have a $400 plus repair on an old car like that. So you're looking, about, let's say $50 a month on repairs. So at max, if you're driving super far to work every single day, Monday to Friday, and doing, extra stuff, when you're off of work, driving to, sporting events or whatever, at max, you're looking at $120 to $150 for this car. That's the absolute max. To say that you're going to spend $400 on a 2006 car is absolutely insane. And if you are spending that, then buy a Tesla, bro, because a Tesla payment is literally less than that. You can buy such a nice car for a lower car payment than that. You are absolutely insane if you are spending $400 a month on an old broken down car, man. It made me so mad, bro.
The Department of Agriculture says a low-cost food budget, that is ramen noodles, a low food budget is $400. That leaves her...
Oh my god, bro. Did you guys hear what she just said? A low-cost food budget like ramen noodles is $400 a month. So ramen noodles cost 25 cents per pack. So if you're really, macaroni costs $1 a box. Raviolis cost, I think, $1. You can get the Michelinas for $1. You can get the banquets for $1. You can go to the Dollar Tree, $1.25. They got full frozen meals. They got full boxed meals. So a low cost food budget for one person, you're spending like $3 per day times 30. So maybe like not even $3. You can spend less than that. So, like $2 per day times 30, $60 a month is going to be your low cost food budget. But it's even like less than that, really. I guess you can make things last. But, let's say $100. You can eat really, really good on $100 a month. If you're just buying the right stuff, like really good boxed dinners, that really good frozen dinners is like $100 to $120 a month. $400 a month on food. Once again, guys, I'm going to go to the calculator and show you guys. So you're eating 2 meals per day, right? 400 divided by 30 is $13 per day. So, I mean, $4.44, that's not too bad, but dude, so $6.66 per meal, bro. So that is more than every single frozen meal out there. That's more than Hungry Man's. That's more than, the top noodle frozen meals. And I'm not saying it's good to constantly eat on that. I'm not saying it's good to constantly eat frozen meals, but she's saying that this is the lowest possible food budget is $6.60 per meal. When a box of macaroni costs $1, you can get raviolis for less than $1. You can get soup for $1. You can get ramen noodles for 25 cents a pack. You can buy rice, which is really cheap. You can buy a full pizza for less than $5. You can get a Jack's for $3. You can get a Roma pizza for $1. One of the smaller ones. You can get pizza rolls. You can get literally any single thing that costs less than $6.66. So this is absolutely not the lowest possible food budget. $6.66 per meal is absolutely not, bro. You can get McDonald's for less than that. You can get Burger King for less than that. $6.66 for one person's meal. That's the lowest possible option. Is absolutely insane because that's literally 6 times, bro, 6 times the lowest possible meal. Because, like I said, the average is going to be $125 for the lowest possible. If you're just eating really crap meals, it's literally 6 times less than that. So this $400 a month on food.
$77 in the red. She has a Cricket cell phone, the cheapest cell phone she can get for $40. She's in the
Also not true. I mean, you can get Mint Mobile for $15 a month, which is, let's go ahead and do that. So 77 divided by 15 is 5 times cheaper than the previous cheapest phone option she mentioned. If you already have a Motorola phone, which a Motorola phone, if you buy one once every 2 years because you're just super broke, it's going to run you $10 per month. So your actually cheapest is going to be $25 a month, which is, about a third less. If you don't have a phone and you have to buy a new phone and you have to, finance your phone, if you can't afford a Motorola phone, or if you can't afford an older Google Pixel, which an older Google Pixel is like $300 divided by 24, 12.5. So that's if you're financing a phone because you cannot afford a phone at all. You're spending, 12.5 plus 15. You're spending $27 a month. That is, once again, a third of what she is saying, bro. This is liberals are so insane, bro. Again, she's saying that it's $1,600 a month for a 1-bedroom apartment. Around me, I'm paying $650 to, let's go $725 for a 1-bedroom apartment. So I'm saving $875 compared to her. My low food budget, let's say, $150 even. Let's go nice sometimes. It's $250 less than her. My phone bill is $50 less than her. But here, the car thing is really what triggered me to make this video. She's saying that she spends $400 a month on a 2006 minivan. I spend realistically on gas right now and on repairs. I spend, $65 a month. We'll go to that. So it's $335 less than her. So, dude, I'm actually so much better with money than her because I'm spending, 875 less on rent, 250 less on food, 335 less on car. It's just liberals are so fucking insane, bro.
Around
It's so hard.
$117 a
It's
month.
literally it's so impossible to wrap your head around. How are you that bad with money, bro? It pisses me off so much.
She has after school childcare because the bank is open during normal business hours. That's $450 a month. That takes her down to negative 500.
So $450 a month for after school childcare. I don't have children, so I can't relate to that. Let's just go ahead and Google that. How much does daycare cost? Let's see what Google says. $700 a week for a nanny, $226 for childcare per week. So it's actually way more. So this is actually way off, according to Carry.com. But the childcare provider is $13.81 per hour. So assuming you don't need it all day long, just I actually had a live-in nanny when I was growing up. I had a live-in babysitter. She lived with us for free. Basically, so she didn't pay rent. The food is basically the same. We just had a live-in babysitter, and I'm not sure exactly how much she got paid, but let's say $400 a month, but still, we're saving so much money, bro.
$167 per month. My question.
No, bro. Let's go with the babysitter rate. Let's say you pay a babysitter $14 an hour, which is a pretty high rate for a babysitter. Let's say you need her. Oh yeah. Well, if you need her the entire work, well, that's gonna be $2,000. But dude, I don't think anybody's spending that much. I mean, $400 a month on childcare, sure. I'll agree with her. $450 a month on childcare, but I'm still saving so much money because that's only half of what we saved on rent compared to her. So we still have a $400 net profit just on rent. Just taking that out of our rent budget, bro, we have a net profit. But what I would do is have a live-in nanny to where she lives with us and she eats all of our food and stuff, so she doesn't have to pay rent, and that's actually cheaper for us. So maybe but again, that's still $400 a month.
Diamond is, how should she manage this budget shortfall while she's working full-time at your bank?
So I just explained it to her. He's not going to be able to explain it to her right off the bat.
No, I have to think about that.
Would you recommend that she take?
Because again, he could probably fix this very easily. Obviously, he's decent with money, but he doesn't want to sound stupid and have her keep on being condescending by him saying a price and she's saying, no, that's too low. No, you went too low. But I explained it to you guys, so.
JP Morgan Chase credit card and run a deficit?
I don't know. I'd have to think about it.
Would you recommend that she overdraft at your bank and be charged overdraft fees?
Taking out a credit card in her situation is honestly a pretty good idea because there's no debtors' prisons in the U.S. And, they're not really going to be able to, they're not really going to come after you if you're just, if you're in consistent credit card debt and you're a low income person, they're not really going to come after you typically for that at all. Credit score doesn't matter because you're not going to buy a house. You're driving a 2006 car. Your credit score does not matter at all. So you might as well tank that. So yeah, opening a credit card is not a bad idea in this lady's situation. I mean, spending like a couple $100 a month, and even if you make the minimum payments of like, $15 a month or whatever, it's not. But you don't even have to make minimum payments because you don't care about your credit score. There's no debtor's prison in the U.S. You're not going to get in any sort of trouble for not making the minimum payments. So yeah, I would say opening a credit card is a decent plan in this. I mean, she's already financially retarded, so.
No, I'd have to think about it.
So I know you have a lot
I'd
of.
love to call up and have a conversation about her financial affairs and see if we can be helpful.
See if you can.
Look at how nice he is compared to how condescending she is, because he knows that as a man, if he was to be as condescending as she's being right now, he would get so much flack for that. She's like, oh, why are you bullying me? Why are you bullying me, CEO? You're so evil. She would immediately start crying her eyeballs out. If he responded in the same way that she's responding to him one singular time time, she would automatically cry wolf, bro. She would cry wolf and try to ruin this man. She would fight him for years to come if he responded to her just one time in the same similar passion. If he was that condescending to her, bro, I swear to God, it would be over for him, bro.
Find a way for her to live on less than the woman that I
I
described.
hate how condescending liberal females are. They're such bitches. It's insane.
Well, I appreciate your desire to be helpful, but what I'd like you to do is provide a way for families to make ends meet, so that little kids who are 6 years old living in a one-bedroom apartment with their mother.
For the I appreciate how you're trying to be helpful, but what I would like you to do is try to figure out how 0 kids in the U.S. could live in poverty. What I would like you to do is actually solve world hunger, Mr. CEO. Okay, you're literally a toxic male. Okay, I don't need you to be helpful in this situation, even though I just asked you to be helpful. What I actually want you to do, Mr. CEO, is solve poverty in the United States. Okay, you toxic cis white male, bro, shut up. It's so insane, bro. This is so absolutely, bro, I hate her so much, bro. You cannot get more annoying than this woman.
Hungry at night because they're $567 short from feeding themselves, clothing them. We allowed no money for clothing. We allowed no money for school lunches. We allowed no money for field trips. No money for medical.
No money for school lunches. You know, the $400 a month, and you can't figure out how to pay for school lunches, bro. And she's obviously going to be low income, so she's going to get the assisted school lunches, which are, you know, either free school lunches for poor children in her area, but she's going to meet the criteria for that if her rent's that much, and, you know, she's making that little. That's obviously going to be low income for Irvin. So she's probably getting free school lunches, maybe paying $1.25 per day, so $30 a day for, you know, $30 a month for school lunches. Where, bro, you're spending $400 a month for meals, and you're telling me you can't figure out how to make your child eat at school? So this is only for one meal per day, actually, because your child's only eating dinner. You know, so one meal per month, and you're telling me that's coming out to $400 a month. You are absolutely insane, bro. You're spending $400 a month, and you can't figure out how to eat at work or school, bro. Oh my God, give me a break, dude. This is so insane. Oh my God.
Nothing. She's short $567 already.
Oh my God, bro. What an insane liberal TikTok that was for us today. But if you guys enjoyed my breakdown of this, if you guys enjoyed it throughout any point of the video, please make sure to subscribe and stay tuned for future videos. We're really trying to hit 25 subscribers right now, so I would really appreciate every single person's support that feels like they could. I would really appreciate it so much, guys. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.
Now on the bump, Alec Mills. And he'll do his best to keep this close.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
Swing and a miss. That's strike one. And the right-hander deals. And now the count is even. Swing and a miss as he was out front. Righty delivers. The punch out there, and one away. Kyle Schwarber stands in for the Phillies. Fly ball, pretty well struck right field. That's back. That's back some more. And that is gone. They'll circle the bases, and they add a run. It's 2-0.
When you're lacking velocity, it's so critical that you move the ball around, change speeds, even try to trick the hitter at times. But when you give up a home run right there, manager doesn't have a lot of patience because the velocity is not there to overcome and get the swing and miss.
Harper at the plate now as he chases after that one. That misses. 1-1. The line to kick the pitch. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton. 1-2 here. And he drops it down the third baseline. Morel fires to first on the run. Hey!
Well, he saw an opportunity to drop a drag ball and made it work out. You can't do much better than that on a pitch that far outside of the strike zone. Got him to chase in the 2-strike count, but he wasn't fooled. He hit that ball really well.
The 0-1. And a foul ball. Harper, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Bunting for a hit. He pops it up. Takes it in for the out. And at first, here's the third baseman, Alec Bohm. 1 for 2. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Kicks and deals. Meanwhile, this pitch gets away. And the runner stays where he is. That one the other way. That's a hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. And now the shortstop, Bryson Stott. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. First and second, 2 down. Next offering misses, and it's 2-1. Here's the pitch. Both runners on the move. Next offering is fouled back. 2 outs. Trying to move the runners over. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Now the base is loaded. Big opportunity for them to break this game open.
Gene Segura at the plate here, and now everybody's running. Swing and a miss. And they put the tag on him. That's the 3rd out, inning over. Back here in Philadelphia, and the batter now, Nick Madrigal.
Leading off the second baseman.
Next pitch is popped up. Makes the grab. 1 away. Now, Nico Horner. Good contact guy, good defender. Trying to bunt his way on. And he's safe at first.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. And now they've got some speed on first. So we'll see if they try to get him into motion. Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Here's the left fielder, Ian Happ, the Happ daddy.
The left fielder, Ian.
And that one in the air center field. Marsh makes the catch, and that'll do it. Bottom of the 7th. Now it's the second baseman, Gene Segura.
Leading up for the Phillies, the second baseman.
Here comes the pitch.
Segura.
Taps softly to the right side. Rivas steps on the bag, and the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th. And stepping in is the speedy Brandon Marsh. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Righty to the plate. Swing and a miss. No balls, 2 strikes. Kicks and fires. Swings and misses. That's out number 2. So the batting order turns over. And here's the Phillies leadoff man, Rhys Hoskins. 1 for 3. Swings through that one. 0-1. The wind to the pitch. Strike 2.
It's been a solid inning so far in relief. Getting them through this inning only down 2 can give their lineup a real opportunity to just grind their way back into this game with the few outs that they have left.
Right-handed reliever. Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. Catcher has it, fires to first. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. Back here at the ballpark, we go to the 8th. So up now for Chicago, Seiya Suzuki. There's the strike.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. Picks up strikeout number 7. And next is the designated hitter, Franmil Reyes. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Swings through that.
They haven't scored yet in this game, and with that swing, definitely trying to get on the board. That's the way guys go about their business today.
Next offering is fouled back. And a 1-2. Stays alive. Castellanos on the move towards foul ground. Brings it in with a nice running grab. And there's 2 away. Here's Jason Hayward.
Now batting, the center fielder, Jason Hayward.
And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Fought off foul. Out to center. Marsh ranging back. Brings it in for the 3rd out. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. On to the bottom of the 8th. JT Realmuto steps in.
The catcher,
Mills
JT.
back to work.
Realmuto.
He swings and fouls one off. Oh, and 2 as he waves at that one. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat. So digging in, Kyle Schwarber. And first offering is fouled off. Left-hand batter waits. Next offering is outside. Left-hand hitter waits. Swing and a ball popped up. Corner makes the play, and there are 2 down. Here's Bryce Harper.
The batter, number 3, designated hitter, Bryce Harper.
Swing and a slow roller, and he picks it up, and he'll put it in his pocket. Next one is off the plate, and the count is 1-1. And a pitch. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And a pitch. And a swing and a miss. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. We go to the 9th, and here's the first baseman, Alfonso Rivas.
The first base
Pitch.
Alfonso
And
Rivas.
first offering is fouled off. And the pitch. Right side. And it gets by him. No out. Runner. So now a pinch hitter, Patrick Wisdom. Big spot for him here.
Number 16, Patrick Wisdom.
And he swings and misses at the initial offering. That one in there across the letters. This to center field. Stop. Has a beat on it. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there's one down.
Well, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where are you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
Madrigal stands in now and watches strike one. Next offering is fouled back. Into center. March on his way over. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 down. Nico Horner, the next come to him. And a foul ball. Next offering is fouled back. Just one strike away. Runner on the go. Down to their final strike. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game. 2-0 your final here in this one. The Phillies hang on to win it. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB